The CSGO case market has proven in these past few months that it's still easily profitable and blasting through people's expectations and prices. So today I want to talk about what CSGO cases you should be looking at in 2022, with many of the cases I recommended a year ago hitting really high prices. So I want to take a look at some new ones and make a new video based on cheaper cases. So as always, if you do enjoy, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe if you're in the near 2/3 of people that aren't yet. And just before we get into it, check out how to get a free $5 from the sponsor SkinsMonkey. SkinsMonkey is a CSGO trading site where you can find great prices to trade your skins at. And just to prove it, here's me trading my USP Monster Mashup for a StatTrak AK Cartel, and it's practically a break-even trade. You could even make some money, and here's how. SkinsMonkey is offering up to a $5 bonus if you sign up through that link in the description today, or just enter code SUKA in the top right when you log into the site. So be sure to sign up today with that link and easily trade out your old boring skins for new ones without losing tons of money. Well, for now, let's get right into the video. Okay, first of all, I want to go over the clutch case because it has massive potential, which might sound weird because it's an active drop that you can still receive in game right now, but I do want to talk about it for a couple reasons, even though it does have some downsides. If for some reason the clutch case gets removed from the game as an active drop, which I'm sure it will eventually, it all kind of just depends on when. Because seemingly every time Valve adds a new case now, they remove an old one, and the clutch case is eventually going to be in line in that order, and we're going to get it removed eventually. So when that happens, there's going to be a lot of money to be made, and although we don't know when that's going to happen, or if it's going to be the clutch case, especially next time around, this case will without a doubt be one of the most expensive investing cases if it does get removed. Definitely on par with the breakout case and glove case, and here's why. The clutch case is the most open case in CSGO by a really significant amount, according to Fiediek. I don't know if I'm saying that right on Reddit. Either way, you can see his name in the top right, but there's a reason why this thing has maintained a really decent price for such a long time, especially since it's been an active drop that entire time. So people love the gloves in this thing. So if it does get removed, it's a great case to own. But with that being said, if it doesn't, it's still an active drop in the game, and judging by its price trend so far, I don't think it's going to come crashing down to like 3 cents, simply because once again of how many people open these things, but it's not really going to get to crazy highs unless it gets removed from the active drop pool. So I'm just waiting for that before I buy any. But if you don't need the money, holding on to these things for a long time and literally just waiting for them to get removed really isn't a bad idea. The only downside is they have been active drops in the game for quite a while, but with 3 million or more being opened a month, those numbers are going to dwindle down quite quick, and people love these cases. So when it does get removed, I've got really high hopes for it, but unfortunately, we don't know when that is. Now, you'll note that I compared the clutch case to the breakout case and glove case because they're two really expensive cases that a lot of investors are looking at now. But the thing is, for 2022, I don't really like those two cases, and I don't really think they're go-tos anymore. Even though I absolutely think they still have room to grow, I think the cheaper cases definitely have more potential at this point, at least for this year. But I'm going to be heavily basing it on cases that are being unboxed nowadays, and Operation cases look really strong in that department. Both the Broken Fang case and Riptide cases, at least, not so much a Shattered Web case. But the reason I like these Operation cases so much is because, unlike something like the Chroma case, Spectrum case, stuff like that, even though I think they're decent long-term as well, Operation cases were not only in the game for a way shorter period of time, but they're opened a lot more as well. If millions of them continue to be unboxed a month, the long-term trend will look great, and they won't struggle to get above the price they're at now. We saw it with the Riptide case. It didn't even have a downtrend really when the operation ended, and the Dreams and Nightmares case got released like the Broken Fang and the Snakebite case. People really like these Operation cases, especially the Riptide case since it does have such nice knives, and I think they're the best thing to look at nowadays. I still think the Gamma cases have good potential as well, kind of to completely switch to another subject, but the Gamma 2 case actually having over 1 million unboxed in March, really good numbers compared to older cases, and people really seem to like those Gamma Doppler finishes. So that's another great case I would definitely keep my eye on this year, and long term I think they're great. But just as a sort of final warning before you just jump in and invest right now, you're buying into a period where a lot of cases are at all-time highs and have had a massive jump in price in the past few months or possibly even the past few weeks. So a pullback is to be expected. You don't need to rush your decision and buy right now. I expect prices to slow down or possibly see a pullback when the major comes around. If the stickers look good, plenty of people will be moving money into it, I think, to say the least. And if we see an operation a few months after the major, just like last time around, that's bound to drop the market like 20 to 25% if we're seeing the same thing as last time, because why wouldn't people sell these investments to buy the operation pass when the cases are going up this much in price? It's just free money. But when that operation does come, it is going to take a hard hit on the economy, especially cases, so do keep that in mind. Be prepared if you want to buy now and sit through that, or just buy when that dip does come through. It's up to you, but personally, I'll be waiting for some pullback if I even want to get in on cases. And if you're buying now, just expect some pullbacks in price. So besides all that, I think that is going to wrap it up for this video. So as always, if you did enjoy, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to the channel if you're new. And check out SkinsMonkey for that free $5 as well. Well, for now, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.